Sorry.
Hey, this is Sasuke X Cosplay here, and this is the first out of 4 Meet the Cast segments that I wanted to get done. Um, I am the leader of Zodiac Cosplay, and this is just a little bit of information about me. Um, my most common used nickname for anime-wise, it used to be Sasuke, hence the name of the account. But slowly over the years, it's changed. Like, for a long time, I was Squall Leonard, and then I was Zell, and then went back to being Sasuke for a while. Then I was Roxas, Zexion. It's changed a lot. These days, I'm normally referred to more as Hatelia characters, and we have a lot planned for me to cosplay on that one, so that's kind of a difficult question to answer. Um, my very first cosplay was actually Suichi Shindo from Gravitation. I did not own the cosplay, but I wore it to a little cosplay gathering. It wasn't actually a con or anything, but it was my friend's cosplay, and he cosplayed Hiei, and he was really good at it. My favorite character to cosplay at this point out of the ones I have, I would have to say is Rin Kagamine, because I can just be a complete goofball and act like a ditz and no one asks questions about it. And I get to beat up on Demix, which is great. Um, what got me into cosplaying is I started out watching kitty cartoon animes, like Digimon and Pokemon. And what got me into cosplaying is I was actually going trick or treating, and there was a guy running one of the shops, and he was dressed up as Koga from Inuyasha. And I thought that was so amazing. I asked him where he got the outfit, and he says it's from a cosplay site, and that's how I got into cosplay. Um, what cosplay do I want most is the next question. At this point, I would have to say I think it's either Romano from Hatelia or Finland, because those are both really cool cosplay characters that I enjoy being. Romano just because he's so pissy, and Tino because he's really sweet, and then you piss him off and he chucks a table at your head and you don't know what hit you. Um, Next question is, what are my favorite animes? Off the top of my head, which apparently is pretty high up there because I can't think. Um, Hatelia definitely right now. That's one of the most popular ones. Um, I really liked this series called Future Diary, and it just got turned into an anime, but I haven't gotten to watch it yet. But it was a great manga, so that's one of my favorites, and I want to see that again. And then I'm gonna say Princess Princess because I've been a little obsessed on it on the thought process. We just got it a little while ago, and we watched the entire season. Sorry, there's a spy among us. My favorite video games: Resident Evil 4, definitely without a question. Final Fantasy X, simply because it was my first out of the Final Fantasy series. And then Final Fantasy VIII, just because it is purely amazing. Hobbies outside of anime and cosplaying. I think I have them. Writing and drawing, granted, it is in an anime style. I want to be a writer, and I do mostly fantasy. I'm interested in dancing. Right now, our Demix cosplayer is teaching me how to shuffle, and I'm learning from Demix and Axel how to jump style. And then Gumi and I are just randomly learning different dances, like Love and Joy from Vocaloid, the flag dance, which is the easiest dance ever. Go look it up, seriously. All you have to do is this, which is going to be fun. Um, so that's all I got right now on the list. Um, maybe do some follow-up videos later on, see if any of this changes. Thank you, and this is Meeting Sasuke. Starts recording. Hi, I guess the mom of the group, because I'm always the one running around fussing over people and cooking and taking care of boo-boos. But my most common cosplay nickname would either have to be Italy or Gumi, because those are the two big ones that I've always used and respond to first. My first cosplay was, I think it was Gumi. So, my first cosplay was Gumi, hence the previous nickname. My favorite character to cosplay. There's so many of them. I haven't been into cosplaying for too long, so sadly enough I'm gonna have to say Gumi or Italy, because I get to run around, be a big goofball, and can get away with practically anything, because I can be so cute and adorable that it doesn't matter. What got me into cosplaying? Funny story about that. You see, our benevolent overlord over that way, she became friends with my older sister, saw me, plucked me up, carried me away, and the next thing I knew I was cosplaying with them. So, the cosplay I want most at this point, because I don't have it, I do really want Italy, because at the last con I ran around in a half button-up shirt and boxers and was a morning Italy and just ran around. It was really fun. But I'd want Italy, and another one that I would like to get, because it's completely different to my personality, would be Lightning from Final Fantasy XIII, because it would be really fun to go around and be pissy at everyone. My favorite animes. Okay, I'd have to say Princess, because I got our leader into it, and we've been kind of in a kick, and have just been watching it a lot. Okay, even though it's not an anime, but they do have a live action for it, so it counts, is Hanakimi, and it is really bizarre, but really funny. It's a manga, like I had said. It has a live action, but it's really funny. Let's see, another one. Hitalia, of course. It's just pure funny crack. It's wonderful. My 3 favorite video games. I'd have to say any of the Final Fantasy ones. I haven't seen too many of them. I've seen 10, 10-2, 13. I think I've seen 12. But just any of the Final Fantasy games are really good. I like a series called Shadow Hearts. It's really interesting, and the characters are really epic. Another one, Dynasty Warriors. Any of them. Just any of them. They are button-mashing awesomeness. Hobbies outside of anime and cosplaying. I really like to swim. It's one of the only big exercises I can do, because I kind of have a stupid knee. I like to write, what little I do write. I love to read, and professional Facebooking, because I have like 5 accounts on there that I go simultaneously on every day. And so, this was Meeting Gumi.